Hey guys, welcome back to GoalMatol. Today we got another fantastic football battle as Barcelona takes on Athletic Club. Two big club, two passionate fan base, and we are ready for a match full of energy and excitement. This 100% original PES 21 simulation I personally recorded and editing this match for entertainment purpose only with no copyright issue, no third party footage. Let's kick off.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us. Lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Now, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Barcelona will be looking to control the game with quick passing, movement and attacking football. They have plenty of quality in the final third and will be looking to create chances right from the start.
This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter.
The club are ready to make things difficult. They are known for their fighting spirit, strong teamwork and aggressive play, with the control to stay compact, win important battles and attack whenever they get the chances.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Casado. Rafinha. Una Simon claims it. Safe hands. Williams. Berenguer. Balde getting this one clear. That's been won straight back. Can he deliver? Oh, that's neat. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Danny Vivian. Balde. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. Casado forwards and with intent. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Proves too strong. Urzeta. Nico Williams. Urzeta. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Delivered in. Oh, the clearance is short. Gordon. Balde. Kubasi. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Casado. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Yuri wins the duel this time. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. And that's a good ball. Gordon! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Danny Vivian. Trados. Trados shifted upfield. Caresses it through. It's out for a goal kick. De Jong. Koundé. Rafinha. And it's Casado. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Koundé. Kubasi. Balde. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Gordon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Trados. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Rafinha. Casado. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Balde played out towards the right wing. And here's Rafinha. Casado. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Now it's Gordon. Laporte aimed forwards. Guruceta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jauregui gently done. Iñaki Williams. Nico Williams. Lovely feet. Jauregui. Trados. That looks a good cross. He's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Pedri. Casado forwards and with intent. Gordon! Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Gordon really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Guruzeta with the clearance. Danny Vivian, he's gone direct here. Can he spark a counter here? And the ball's come loose here. Berenguer, here comes the cross. And it's Beshish. Jaureguiza. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Gordon played out to the left flank. Casado, now here's the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pedri. Laporte cuts out the pass. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. Berenguer. That'll be a throw. Yamal. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Spread out to the left. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Balde. De Jong. He's good running with the ball. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And here's De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Yamal. Cross. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Gordon brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Koundé. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Pedri. Played back in. Casado. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Laporte gets it clear. Casado. Nicely intercepted. Berenguer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Balde. De Jong. Casado. Pedri have it back and can go again. Casado. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Chance to play it in. Showing good feet. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. De Jong's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. Casado, backward it goes. De Jong. Trados does well to get it back. Iñaki Williams. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Koundé. Barcelona, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's run loose here. Yamal. De Jong. Back into the middle. And here's Gordon. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Chance to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Araujo really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Una Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Gordon. It's a gritty looking ball, that. Pedri. Casado. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's De Jong.
Nice control.
He can get that clear. Yuri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Casado. De Jong.
Oh, sweet feet.
Reguizar getting this one clear. De Jong. Played out to the right. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Cleared away. Play for a goal kick. That's a little off target. Rafinha. Balde. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, can he get onto this? De Jong. Balde. Balde carries the ball down the right. Pedri. Gordon. Rafinha goes for the shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
To the left it goes, and it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the right. Nice interception, well timed. Rafinha. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Moved on forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Williams. Williams. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a half-decent try. Takes a shot! Prados. Prados forwards and with intent. And it's Beshish. There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Nico Williams. Yamal. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lobbed in behind. Danny Vivian clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gordon. Laporte gets good distance on it, and claimed it back swiftly. Koundé. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Balde. Done delicately. Great position. And the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Lamine Yamal completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
De Jong. Rafinha. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Rafinha. And it's Casado. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Iñaki Williams running with the ball. Arogizar. Berenguer takes control of it. Berenguer! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Araujo tries to clear. Gordon. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Gordon, that's a delicate pass. Balde. Balde. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Getting this one clear. Through. Casado. It's a mighty effort! And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Gordon really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. Prados. Araujo. Yamal. Balde. Gordon! Plenty. Gordon! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Gordon. Yamal played out towards the right wing. And it's De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri stood his ground strongly. And the finish! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Casado. Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Danny Vivian, there's never a good time to be caught out. You definitely don't want it to be now.
Berenguer makes the interception. Yamal. Rafinha. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pedri. Casado. And they've got a throw. Nico Williams. Laporte gently done. Prados. Laporte aim forwards. That has been cut short. And here's Iñaki Williams. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Casado. Pedri. And it's Casado. And here's Rafinha. Yamal. And here's Gordon. And here's De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Yamal. That's good play. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rafinha! It's anyone's ball now. And that was very necessary. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Gordon. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred. Casado. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Gordon. Gordon, oh, good spread. Gordon crosses it in here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Berenguer, Yuri. That's tidy. Prados. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Prados. Casado shifted upfield. That's a throw. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Yuri forwards and with intent. Araujo. Yamal. And it's Balde. Great defending, strong and determined. Laporte. Guruceta looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. Prados. Aim forwards. Kunde, gently done. Casado. Gordon. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Jong. And it's played forward. Yamal. Casado. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yuri, early ball out from the back. And back to the goalkeeper. Yamal. De Jong. That's a throw. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Balde. Steaming on goalwards. Yamal! Berenguer. Guruceta is onto it in a flash. Physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. And here's Gordon. De Jong. Pedri. He's found some space. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And it's played forward. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Gordon. Can he latch on to this? Rafinha. Yuri shifted upfield. Jaureguiza. Yamal. Balde. That's very neat. Can he get onto this? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Aim forwards. Iñaki Williams has given away a free kick. Koundé moved on forwards. Going to be disappointed with that. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. Gordon. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And it's Balde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Berenguer absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gurzetta. Balde. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Berenguer does really well to win the ball there. Yuri. And here's Gurzetta. Gurzetta's cross. Koundé can get it clear. Keeper's dealt with that. Trados. Trados, gently done. Araujo getting this one clear. Now it's good. Has a shot! That's nice and simple for the keeper. De Jong. And here's Iñaki Williams. Berenguer. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Jong, and he goes cross-field. That's the throw. And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Gordon. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri. De Jong. Played out to the right. Casado. Casado played out to the left flank. Yamal out to the right. Time to deliver. Hoisted in. Laporte clears it away. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. And he cuts out the supply. Danny Vivian forwards and with intent. Urzeta. Casado looks to the other side. Yamal. De Jong. Well read, nice interception. And here's Iñaki Williams. And he's lost his man here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Really well manoeuvred. Casado. Half an hour played now. Rafinha. And it's Casado. And here's Gordon. Pedri. Reguilón have it back and can go again. Guruceta chasing after it. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. And here's Gordon. Yuri wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Berenguer looking to add to his goal. And here's Iñaki Williams. Williams! He'll try to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Williams. It's in across. Firmly met. Yamal. Laporte cuts it out. Araujo. Yamal. Araujo. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Casado shifted upfield. Gordon. Rafinha! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's played forward. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Casado. Yamal. And it's Balde.
Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Jong. Pedri. Ooh, delicate chip through. Cleared away. Trados. Aim forwards. Iñaki Williams. Oh, good spread. And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. And it's Bershish. Yuri forwards and with intent. It's going to be another throw. Pedri can get it clear. Gordon. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Koundé. Pedri. Yuri, who does have an assist to his name, calmly anticipates. Araujo. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Very nicely done. Pedri. De Jong. That's going to go a long way. Guruzeta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Balde. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Balde. Out to the left it goes. Araujo cuts it out. Yamal. And here's Gordon.
Gordon, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Jong. And it's Pedri. Pedri chips it through. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Prados. Thinks one through. It's come to nothing. Koundé. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rafinha. Casado. De Jong. Casado. Valde. Valde played out towards the right wing. De Jong. Takes a shot! That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Jong. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. De Jong. And it's Casado. Casado. And here's Rafinha. And he's straight offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Jaureguisa. Jaureguisa, gently done. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nico Williams, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Jaureguisa. And here's Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well read, nice interception. Danny Vivian with the foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Danny Vivian getting this one clear. Yamal. Pedri. In with the challenge. Now it's Kuruzeta. Now they can break here. Danny Vivian. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bershish. The cross comes in. Brilliantly cut out. Danny Vivian gets over and intercepts. Laporte shifted upfield. That is lovely. And here's Nico Williams. Prados. Gordon. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. Rafinha! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gordon. Now it's Yamal. Haregizar does really well to win the ball there. Yuri, aim forwards. Kubasi. Pedri. Balde. Gordon. Played out to the right. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Half-time getting close now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Gordon. Pedri. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Casado looking for options. Gordon. And it's Casado. Delivered. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. Balde. Pedri.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets it away. Get a throw in. Nico Williams hurtling down that right flank. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. And it's Prados. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Casado, forwards and with intent. There's no flag. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Gurzetta. Now it's Williams. De Jong. Out to the right. Will play through for the wide man. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Berenguer. Yamal. De Jong. Araujo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Good play on the left-hand side here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Casado. Casado chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Gordon. Over to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. And it's Casado. Rafinha played over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Gurzetta shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Played into space out wide. Yuri. Decent progress down the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Balde. Yamal looking to run onto it. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Balde. Barcelona keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Araujo, and it goes cross-field. And here's Iñaki Williams. Looking here to chip it through. And the keeper has it. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Iñaki Williams, and it's lofted through here. Kunde. Oh, super find. Gordon. And that's aimed into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Jauregui aimed forwards. Kubasi. And it's Balde. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. Gordon. Unai Simon Drops his gloves on it, nice and calm. Yuri.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
And here's Kuruzeta. He's had a shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Can he stop it going out? Now it's Williams.
Real chance!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Pedri gets it away. Yamal. Gordon. De Jong. Kubasu. Casado looks to the other side. Balde. De Jong. Prados. Moved on forwards. Balde. Rafinha. And here's Gordon. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Pedri. Casado. Now it's Rafinha. Cross. Chance! It's in!
Oh, flags up, so that won't count. Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Half-time, and we have seen an exciting first half between Barcelona and Athletic Club. Barcelona have looked dangerous with their passing and attacking movement, creating some dangerous good opportunities. Athletic Club worked extremely hard and made the game difficult. Basically, when Barcelona tried to move into the final threat, stay with GoalMatol.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yamal. Balde. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely feet. Climbs up big! He's had a go! Haragiza. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Keeper has taken decisive action. Casado. Trados shifted upfield. Balde. And it's Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Jong wins the duel this time. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Gordon. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Balde. Flashes it across. No, that's not going to find its target. De Jong, aim forwards. Yamal. Berenguer. Auregizar, forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. And that's a throw.
Guruzzeta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Casado. Rafinha. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, it's a great ball here. That's good play. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's played forward. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. Pedri. Balde. Araujo. Yamal. And it's Balde. Araujo, gently done. Now it's Gordon! And that's caused a worry or two. That has been knocked clear. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Yamal. Gordon. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Picks it up out wide. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Nico Williams. Yuri shifted upfield. And it's Beshish. Yuri puts them all in. There are a few waiting for it. Gordon. Nico Williams. Williams! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Nico Williams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. Very nicely done. Gordon. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Kubasi. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Cleared without complication. Kubasi. Kubasi Chinkido. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. This might spell danger. And it's Pedri. Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Casado, moved on forwards. Casado, Rafinha, Casado, Yamal, De Jong, Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paureguisa. Urzeta. Yamal defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal head out towards the right wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's played forward. Casado forwards in with intent.
That's Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafinha. Casado. Kunde. Balde. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Aim forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. Rafinha. And here's Gordon. Yamal. Driving on and making good progress. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Prados. Danny Vivian. Balde. Yamal. Araujo. Kubasi. Balde.
Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Balde. Araujo. Casado. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Urzeta. Now it's Williams. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. De Jong. Rafinha. And here's Gordon. Danny Vivian spread out to the left. Urzeta. Here's Iñaki Williams, flicked into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Moved on forwards. Araujo. Balde making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal. And here's Yamal. Balde puts a cross in. It's gone for a throw-in. Yamal, and it's Balde. And now the breakaway. Guruzeta goes on a charge down the left. Prados. Nicely intercepted. And it's Beshish. Now it's Berenguer. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the header! And it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Guruzeta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. Here's Gordon, Rafinha, and here's Yamal, Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafinha. Yamal. De Jong. Oh, he's got space here. Danny Vivian clears it away. Played it back swiftly. Berenguer is hurtling down that left-hand side. And here's Iñaki Williams. Played out to the right. Now it's Williams. He's shooting! So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Casado. Really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Gordon's cross. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Yuri. Prados, gently done. Araujo. Casado, shifted upfield. Now it's Guruzeta. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danny Vivian gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Pass has gone astray. Tries to get it clear. Proves too strong. Yuri. Aim forwards. Casado. So we've reached the hour mark. Danny Vivian. Danny Vivian, head up towards the front line. Casado. Kunde. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Casado. Tedri. Yamal. Well-timed, excellent interception. Play towards the front line. Kunde cuts out the pass. Casado. Tedri. Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. That's a good ball. Danger averted for now. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Yuri forwards and with intent. Yuri. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cross from Yuri. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break. This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Against the crossbar. Decent hit from there. That's been won straight back. Iñaki Williams. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Araujo getting this one clear. Rafinha. Gordon. Casado. Rafinha. Played towards the other side. Yamal. And it's Balde. That's very neat. And here's Yamal. De Jong. And the shot's on here. Rafinha! Laporte tearing off, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's played forward. Now that's well seen too. And here's Gordon. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. That's been drilled forward. And that has been cleared. And it's hoisted clear. Jaureguisa. Tries a deft little ball. And the keeper has it. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gurzetta. Williams. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. Pedri, Rafinha, Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Casado. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. Peñatrados, gently done. It's a quick ball upfield. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Gurzetta. Now it's Gurzetta. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a throw-in. Gordon. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Casado. And it's Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Time to deliver. Valde tries a cross. And that has been clubbed away. Valde. Crossed into the box. Unai Simon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Balde. Kubasi. Casado. And here's Gordon. De Jong. And it's Balde. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Trados wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Yamal. Goes for goal! Guruceta chasing after it. De Jong. Kubasi. There will be a throw-in. And it's Prados. That's tidy. Chance to play it in. And here's Nico Williams. And the shot! Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. That is as far as they're going to go. Chance here to counter. Showing good feet. Nico Williams. De Jong gets a foot in here. Oh, this is a great... He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played back in. Superb goalkeeping! Berenguer is offering a right smile there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Long ball looking to counter. Araujo. De Jong. Chip through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gordon. De Jong. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rafinha with the short one. Now it's Rafinha. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Rory gets it away. And it's hoisted clear. Iñaki Williams in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through. Williams. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Berenguer knocks it out wide. Yuri. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. And it's Haura Gazar. Prados. Foot in. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. Berenguer. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, can he get onto this? It'll be a throw-in. Casado. Pedri. And here's Gordon. Rafinha, delicately. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's played forward. Yamal. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Guruzeta. Now it's Guruzeta. Iñaki Williams. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Yamal. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Balde. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Yuri goes forward. Jaureguisa. Berenguer. And here's Guruzeta. Defending of the desperate variety. De Jong. Pedri shifted upfield. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Danny Vivian, aim forwards. Pedri. Casado. De Jong. Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Yamal. Jaureguisa. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. Casado. And here's Gordon. That's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Casado. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Decent enough try.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. The pass is intercepted. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Guruzeta looks to get on the end of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Valde. And that's aimed into the middle. Nico Williams. Iñaki Williams. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Williams. Williams. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Rafinha. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. Casado. The pressing's intense and it's played off. Nico Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pau Kubasi makes the interception. De Jong. Yamal. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. Yuri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casado. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Balde. Pedri. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Gordon. Guruzeta. Araujo. De Jong. Balde. Kubasi. And it's Casado. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yamal. De Jong. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. It's really well manoeuvred. Williams. Now it's Guruzeta. Yuri. Cross into the box. Al-Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Punched away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Casado looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Prados. Jaureguizar, gently done. Thinks one through. Yuri looking to hit the byline here. There are a few waiting for it. And he shoots! Casado can get it clear. Yuri. Now it's Berenguer. And that has been cleared. That is lovely. And it's Prados. Prados. Williams.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Iñaki Williams. And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Casado. Rafinha. Now it's Gordon. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out for a throw. Yamal. Araujo. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Now that's well seen too. Jaureguizar. Jaureguizar. Forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Prados. Nico Williams. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yuri. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries a measured ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Williams. Shot a goal! Kuruzeta does really... Kuruzeta!
really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Araujo aim forwards. Pedri. Rafinha. Koundé. Casado. Pedri. Koundé. Rafinha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha. Casado. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Gordon. No, he couldn't find the finish. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo. Balde. Some good work on the right flank here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Balde puts a cross in.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's heaved it away. Gordon looking to break at pace. Yamal. Rafinha. He's in a great position here. Yamal! And somehow he managed to miss it. With the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Gordon. Yamal. And it's Casado. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Balde. De Jong. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. Rafinha. Casado. A heavy challenge.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Calmly anticipates. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Koundé, Pedri. Yuri shifted upfield.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball's gone out of play. It's run loose here. Over to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Danny Vivian gets rid without sophistication. And it's Balde. And here's Yamal. Berenguer, gently done. Guruzeta powering forward here. Williams. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Balde. Looks across and plays it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Iñaki Williams.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, such a clever touch. He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. Aureguizar laid out to the left flank. And here's Berenguer. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And a play for a throw. They are right into last chance territory. Turns and goes back. And it's Prados. Nico Williams. Oh, good spread. Now the delivery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Balde. De Jong.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Just 5 minutes left. That has been cut short. Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. Kubasi. Araujo. De Jong. Yamal is onto it in a flash. And here's Iñaki Williams. Can he get onto this? Yuri has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Koundé can get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Nico Williams tries to think it through. Yuri puts them all in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Araujo aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Gordon. Yamal. Pedri. Barcelona cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Rafinha. Casado. Kubasi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé, Kubasi, Araujo. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Balde. And here's Yamal. And here's Gordon.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kuruzeta. Williams.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Kuruzeta.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rafinha. Casado. Lobbed in behind. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Balde. De Jong. Great work on the overlap.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Laporte. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, red. Nice interception. Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. And he has been fouled there. Yamal. And it's Casado. Cross to the back post.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Al Kubasi cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Pedri. Barcelona to make one last surge forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Bershish. Bullish header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he's there to clear it. Final seconds, this has to be it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lovely feet. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Trados. Jaureguizar, long ball upfield. Pedri. And it's played forward. Balde. Yamal. Pedri, Gordon, De Jong, moved on forwards, Berenguer, Trados, forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. Kubasi. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Danny Vivian. Oh, this looks sharp. Casado. Araujo. Balde. Deep into stoppage time. Araujo. Yamal is onto it. Now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Yamal. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. They need to get it in quick. And it's De Jong. Barcelona don't have many options and time is running out. That has been knocked clear. Williams. And the counter is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Guruzeta. Williams. Al-Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's nice. Gordon. Rafinha. Casado. Rafinha. Pedri. Ball is over the line. Trados. Here it is, crossed in. Berenguer. Gordon. Yamal. Balde. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kubasi. Barcelona, they do look as though they are just about done here. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Balde. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Gordon. Prados. Williams. Guruzeta. Now he's off and running. Casado. Rafinha. Casado. And it's De Jong. Plays it across. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Rafinha. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafinha. Rafinha laid into space. And he thumps it clear. Referee's given a throw. Casado. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Well, it was a nice set-up, but not so good beyond that.
Lamine Yamal had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
And time is up.
Full time, what a fantastic battle between Barcelona and Athletic Club. Both teams give everything from the first whistle to the last. Barcelona showed their attacking quality, while Athletic Club never stopped fighting and made the match competitive. Congratulations to the winning team and respect to both sides for their efforts today. Thank you for watching GoalMatol. Like if you enjoy this epic football match, comment your man of the match, subscribe to GoalMatol for more realistic football simulation. Stay tuned for more interesting matches. See you the next one.